welcome to Aprons Off, the show where we don't really cook and just hang out with each other. Just sit here and talk and hang out. Yeah, so today we're going to be trying our favorite pizzas from LA, and we're going to choose a winner.
Ooh,
doesn't that excite you?
We can't just eat food together. We have to determine who is the best at eating
That's right.
food.
All the time.
That's how it
it's always
works.
a competition
Highly competitive workspace. Yes. V, show them your pizzazza.
I will.
Don't show them your pizzazz.
Ooh, not that pizzazza,
Wow,
but
that
this pizzazza. This is the wing roll pizza from Roberta's in Studio City.
Whoa! Don't touch the nipple like
Sorry,
that.
I had
Don't
to-
touch
Why
the
not?
nipple.
I like
Not
to
a
poke
nipple.
this.
Oh, don't put your finger
It's
in
a
there.
bubble,
That's
not a
dirty. That's your
nipple.
piece.
So the fun story about this pizza, Josh actually put me onto this pizza. He took me there after a workout.
Leg
one day.
day.
Leg day.
Never
He
skip
made
leg
me work
day.
out for 2 hours. I never do that.
You guys hang out together outside of work?
Mostly to work out.
fine.
It's like really mostly workout thing. I don't think
It's
you'd
just
enjoy
working
it.
out.
I think I wouldn't. I think I can come next time.
And half
You're gonna
of
be
those
there
2
in
hours,
2.5 hours with us?
I'll just like take a nap.
half of those 2.5 hours we're talking to our new friend. Shout out Josh Ferguson. Fun
Yeah.
guy.
Great guy. Anyway, I love this pizza so much. It was the first one I saw on the menu, and I was like, Josh, we have to try this one right here. So we ended up grabbing in 2 other pizzas.
Cool.
And I went back like 2 or 3 more times, and now they know me there.
That's so cool.
I love this pizza. Do you guys want to taste it?
Yeah, I
yeah.
have a breakdown of exactly what's in it. So
Okay.
it's tomato, meatballs, red onions, Calabrian chilies. Wow,
hell
winner.
yeah.
Yeah, you can
Is
have
this
that
the
one.
finger bubble?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can have it. It's okay.
Okay.
Lemon
Here,
zest
here,
and
take this
fiore
piece.
sardo.
Yeah.
Sardo.
Yeah.
So anything with Calabrian chilies on it, boy, oh boy, I'm
winning.
gonna eat it.
Yeah, winning.
Dude, the best part about this pizza is the lemon zest. Lemon zest, meatballs, salty
yum.
cheese. Oh, that burnt crust. You
I
got, like,
love crust like this. It's my favorite. It has to be slightly burnt, and all the black stuff needs to get in my teeth.
Wow,
That's such a good pizza.
that meatball is phenomenal.
What a freaking pizza.
Oh my goodness.
So Roberta's, I initially didn't want to like Roberta's because it's a New York thing.
Yeah.
I started in Brooklyn, came to LA, and I was like, screw that. We got good pizza here in LA. And then I
Nope.
tried it and I was like, hot damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys? Do we have a palate cleanser? Just swallow. You don't spit.
Yeah,
Do you have any like negatives about this pizza?
None.
I love it.
It's really good.
I like how thin it is. I love the flavor.
It's like fantastically nutty, which I would have
Oh, yeah.
never expected by looking at it.
And a
but-
little
Lemon
smoky.
zest.
yeah.
Ah, smoky with the Calabrians. There's like
Smoky,
just
nutty.
enough tomato.
Yeah.
Because I don't hate white pizza. I don't really hate any food. I'm such a little gremlin that I'm just like, shit, whatever. But I like need an intense tomato flavor on my pizza to like really enjoy it. And this is cooked at such a high heat that the tomato like almost evaporates and it's just like
Sure.
Yeah.
concentrated.
Yeah.
Super
Dude,
thin.
that's a good pizza.
It's nutty, it's
A1
balanced,
pizza.
it's spicy. It is a contender. I think you did great. But let me tell you,
Thank you.
it doesn't hold a candle.
you could have been a contender.
Ah.
Sorry.
So this is Olio. This is my
Wow.
favorite pizza. It's called the Margarita Plus.
That's a cheesy beezy right there.
Who's the plus?
So so it's like a margarita with like some other things. So instead of like a traditional margarita pizza, it has burrata and basil oil on top of it.
You had me at
It's
burrata.
it's cooked in a 2-ton oven, imported from Italy.
How much does Roberta's oven weigh, huh? Is she as thick as 2 tons?
10 tons.
And there's something about this pizza that just reminds me of like being like a young like food stylist and just going and trying new food and just sitting on the grass next to Grand Central Market having a beer, but like covered in like a paper bag, and it's just so beautiful and balanced, and it's my favorite rendition of a margarita pizza. Here, I'll give
I
you this.
prefer wine and pizza over beer and pizza. Look at
Really?
me being a fancy little
You
girl.
are
Is it because of the
Fancy.
double carb intake? Is it
No,
like
you
beer
think I'm
super
worried about double
heavy?
carbs? Dude, we got like 3
We are.
pizzas after a workout. That's
We
the
almost
point.
had a beer too.
I know. I was like, I got a busy day though. I don't think I should do this. I don't know that I love burrata on pizza. This does look really good though. And that
Wow.
right there.
Look at this. Do you see?
Shoot.
Do you see the integrity of this crust? The integrity of this crust is just incredible. It holds up. It's giving a slight flop at the tip.
Pass.
I like that. I like that
You
right
don't
there.
like the pizza?
Pass.
Why? Explain.
Here's the burrata.
Burrata is too wet. I want my wet to come from tomatoes. I love how wet that is on tomato.
No,
I love
no.
the tomato wet. To me, the crust is like a little bit under and just like a little bit doughy. Again, this is pizza. It's good, all right? But if we're trying to determine a winner right here,
Yeah.
here's again, our palates are on the line. I think to me, this is just like a little doughier. It is like a Neapolitan style and they prefer a doughy pizza in
That's
that
true.
way.
Wow.
Well, I ain't been getting no Neapolitan.
I like the burrata because look, if it falls, you can just use it
Yeah,
as
it's
a
like a
cheese
dip.
cheese
should be
dip
ranch.
right here.
I think
It should be ranch.
I think the brightness of the tomato and the intensity of the basil with the basil oil is just a beautiful. It's a cacophony.
Basil oil don't taste like nothing.
It tastes like basil.
No, it doesn't. It smells like basil.
It
It
just
smells
tastes
like basil.
oil.
It tastes like oil. It's a fun
The
green
basil
oil they
tastes
put on
like
there.
basil.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
like my pizza, but apparently
I like it, Nicole.
Can I have this,
Apparently, no, you can't talk bad about it.
I
You
love
have
it,
more of
Nicole.
Thanks,
It's
babe.
great. It's cheesy. I love cheese, even though I'm not
Thanks, babe.
supposed to eat it, but I will eat it with you. And
Thanks,
enjoy
babe.
this.
If we're going this one versus this one, though, like which one do you choose even? I know this is your favorite,
This
but
one.
like you would eat this next to that beautiful
Yes.
bad boy right there.
Yes.
Named after the antagonist from the Al Pacino, Val Kilmer, I believe 1995-ish classic Heat, as I just Googled seconds before this episode.
I would eat both. You know, let me tell you, this is my classic fix, but this is a very unique pizza. I'll give it
Yeah.
that much.
And they shot Heat at part of it at Bob's Big Boy in Burbank.
That's important.
Have you seen
Is that
Heat?
still there?
No, I've never seen Heat.
Dude,
what am
watch
I,
Heat.
Which
45?
I've seen the Heat version with Sandra Bullock. How do you say
Different
her
movie,
name?
different.
How do
Sandra
you say her name?
Bullock.
Bullock.
Bullock, it's Hebrew,
Beloach,
yeah, yeah.
Beloach, yeah.
Beloach and Got it. I've seen that hit version. Never seen
No,
the
no,
one
no.
you're
no.
talking
Al
about.
Pacino. It's like some of the most realistic, like gunfire. Morgan would know. Ask Morgan about it.
Yeah.
He's smarter about stuff than I am.
So you don't like this pizza?
Oh no, thank you.
Okay, next. Next.
You're probably not gonna like mine. All right, so here we have from Superfine. We got a smoked
Ooh.
pork belly and broccoli rabe pizza right here. So my favorite thing about Superfine. Oh yeah, there you
This
go.
screams you.
Ooh,
To be
smoked
fair.
provolone. This is just,
Yeah.
you know what this is?
Huh.
This is a Philly pork sandwich on a pizza.
That's why I love it.
Ooh. That's
literally
You take
it.
that, you take that, you take that. So the reason this is my favorite pizza, this is by a chef called Steve Sampson. And Steve Sampson used to have a restaurant called Soto, and Soto is my favorite Italian restaurant, and their pizzas were insane. This is right when I first got into food writing. It's almost in like this like cool basement thing. You gotta like go underground, really dark bar. They're serving $14 cocktails that got like 9 ounces of liquor in them. It's just one Italian aperitif with a digestif and another teeth thrown in there, and you feel really fancy. And their pizzas were cooked at over 1,000 degrees.
That was my
Probably,
favorite.
probably too hot to cook pizza at. They were
Yeah.
just burnt and they were wet and they were gnarly and had farmers market stuff on them, vegetables you never heard of. They closed down that restaurant and he decides, I just want to make good pizza that isn't fancy. There's no pretension to it. I want to make like good floppy New York style pizza with good farmers market ingredients on it, make cool stuff. And then he started Superfine. And I ate this pizza during the 2017 Super Bowl and the Philadelphia Eagles won. Go Birds!
This tastes like a sandwich.
Exactly. It tastes like
Like a
also,
smoky sandwich.
yeah. Side note, I loved Soto. I used to live next to Soto and I used to go all the time their pizzas. That would have been my favorite pizza. But I don't like this pizza.
Wow.
I'm like hit or miss about it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's polarizing.
It might be the cheese.
Yeah, it's smoked. It says it's smoked provolone.
Again, but it's like you said, it's a sandwich on pizza.
It's bitter. It's fatty.
That's the point.
It's bitter. It's fatty. It's smoky.
It's a fun experience for sure.
I've never had a bitter pizza.
I think that's what I like.
Bitter.
I like the
First
broccoli
time.
rabe kind of like gives you some of that bitterness. You know what I mean? And then you get all the smoky pork belly. To me, it's a really balanced pizza, and it still gives you that like New York flop that I think you miss out on a little bit, even with Roberta's. You know, but this to me is a little too floppy and Neapolitan. This just
Interesting.
walks such a beautiful line with me.
I like the leoparding on Soto's crust a lot more than this. I think this is actually undercooked for the style that your chef friend talks about.
Wow.
Sorry about it.
I think,
Wow.
to be fair, Nicole, I love this dough more than this one. And
Yeah.
I like that I can fold it and play with it and do all these things.
Yeah.
This is my kind of pizza. This is really fascinating.
Right?
I like it a lot.
The stuff on it
I wouldn't
doesn't
eat
interest
it again, though.
I'm an enigmatic man. I like to give new experiences. You know, anyone
I
eat at
appreciate you for that.
Domino's, you're gonna have a good time, but it's not gonna make you think.
Taste,
Why would I think about Domino's or think at Domino's?
All I think
I'm not
about is
doing
Domino's.
that. The choice in general.
Taste the sauces. The sauces, I will say, I think this has my favorite sauce. I think this has
That
my
was mine.
favorite crust. Oh, that's good. You're doing, that's
You
a
taste,
good
no,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm
you
doing
go.
it. Thank you.
Taste the sauce. You can't taste no sauce on that one.
I know which one is my favorite.
I think I know too.
Yeah, my pizza that I chose as my favorite is not even my favorite on this table right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You too, right?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah,
all
yeah.
being converted?
Yeah,
No, not me.
Because I don't know. I mean, I love Superfine. I love
Yeah.
this pizza.
Yeah.
Has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
But like, there's one pizza on this table to me that stands above all the rest.
That's true.
that I've been fully converted to, and we all know who's it. V, it's your
V,
pizza.
it's your
It's the
pizza.
Wayne
V.
girl from Roberta's. Holy smokes.
Wow.
Thank you.
It is
Thank you.
incredible. It is
Isn't it?
incredible. I loved eating it and I will eat it again.
Yeah,
You know what
please.
the best part about it is? It packs in so much flavor and unique
Yeah.
ingredients,
Yeah.
but it never sacrifices its pizza hood.
Totally.
This is
Because that's important.
That's a
Pizza Hut is
bastardization of
important.
pizza. This is a bastard pizza.
I'm a
It
bastard
is a
man.
bastard pizza.
And this is just good classic Italian fare.
Oh yeah, with the giant thing of burrata.
Okay, hater.
No, it's fake
You
ass
want a sip of
Italian.
hater?
Guys,
From a
look.
dude in Long Beach.
I
The
think-
ultimate pizza would be all of ours combined. Let's be
No, it's just that one.
That's that
Oh,
one.
okay. Well, yeah, I'll
That
take
one.
this win.
Yeah, you
Thank
win,
you.
V. You win, V. Oh!
Oh,
It's the bell, and you know what that means. It's advice time. Make sure to write in your advice so we can answer it for you. We are very, very good judges of character, and we love to know personal things about you. Okay, Kim Winter says, I need advice, please. I have a Tupperware container that's been in my fridge growing a scary mold colony for the past few months,
Probably
but I
not.
don't
Yeah.
want to throw it away. What do I do?
put it in the sun.
V, 30 seconds on the clock starts now.
So what you do is you empty it out, right? Because it's probably moldy because there's some food left in there. Go put it in the sun, man. For some reason, the sun has this ultimate power where it can just defungify all the things you have, like your blender, Tupperware, maybe even a cup. No? Who told us that? The lady from
I think
customer
Vitamix?
service.
the Vitamix support line,
Yeah.
I think her name was Grace.
Yeah, Grace. Thank you, Grace. Shout out you. That's
Okay.
my advice.
Okay, my advice is just let it keep growing, you know? Just make a little microbiome. How about you do this? How about you start a TikTok channel, all right? And the TikTok channel is gonna be dedicated to the growth of this microbiome you have in your fridge. And it's gonna grow and you're gonna feed it little bites of, I don't know, sugar cubes or carrots, and then see how the color changes and see how it reacts. Maybe, I don't know, throw in an ant.
That's not healthy.
I can't explain why I'd do this, but I'd put it in the shower. Well, hold on, because the sink, you don't want your face to be close to it because
healthy either.
Because the sink, you know, you're afraid you're gonna breathe in all the mold. But I've actually done this before with dishes that are too dirty. I'll just take them, throw them in a hot shower, kind of walk away for about 15 minutes,
Oh.
and then come back, and then most of the stuff that you could see is gone, right?
Um,
This isn't tracking for anybody else in the room. Nobody would do the same.
It's like stripping your sheets, but stripping your pots and pans?
What does stripping your sheets mean?
getting-
I'm one of those guys that doesn't wash his sheets. Is that bad?
Okay, well,
yeah, you're
another-
supposed to wash it
another-
once a week.
Once
Once
a
a
week?
week?
Okay,
Once
Miss
a
Fancy
week?
over here.
Okay.
What? If you have it in your
That
apartment.
Uncle Pennybags over here washing her sheets once a week. Crazy.
Well, I have hair products in my hair. It gets on my pillow.
Next time
I
you're
do
telling me
at night. It
once a
gets
week,
on my
You're telling
pillow.
me I should wash
I
my
have to
socks
wash
now. You're crazy.
I have nephews that like me sometimes.
Oh
Wash
my
your sheets.
God.
You don't wash the socks until they can stand up straight when you hold them.
That
by the
is
tip.
disgusting.
I lose a lot of socks on the dryer.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we'll see you next time. What the heck was this?
If anybody needs laundry advice, hit me up. I'm great. Your favorite food podcast has its own tea.
Oh my God, we do?
We sure do. Get your own A Hot Dog is a Sandwich logo tee at mythical.com.